Apostate, apostle. It's kind of like a palindrome. Hey there, YouTubers. The story begins with a character who is up. He's not particularly happy. He's male, he's standing, and he's in a pretty bleak-looking landscape. The important note here is that everyone around him is not up. He is the standing figure. They're all sort of self-absorbed or on the ground or really not paying much attention to what's going on at all. As we go to the next stage, we see this individual who stood up notices something. In this case, it's a distant mountain, but it represents a goal, a purpose for being up. Not just being up and aware, but actually doing something with yourself. And in the next frame, we see he achieves that goal. He's climbed the mountain. It's pretty basic imagery, and I think I treated it fairly well, but it's pen and ink, and it was done fairly quickly. After a while, he looks around his mountain, and he's not particularly satisfied with it. He set a goal, he got there. Now what? And he looks across a distant peak, and he sees someone instead of something. Someone in this case is an ideal. An ideal which is a woman. Call me heterosexual if you like. I'm sure the ideal could be a man for somebody else. The important part is in our next frame here, they notice each other, and there is mutual desire. And then it skips on. I move to the final frame and we see what I call completion. Ironically, this is an image I had to watch a good friend's relationship detonate to get quite right. I just couldn't seem to draw it until I was able to draw it one night. But for me it represents not so much the completion of a journey. Anyone who's been in a serious relationship knows it goes an awful lot farther than this. But the completion of an ideal, that ideal that I think we're all looking for, in the hope of one person who will be the other half of ourselves. Something that I couldn't tell you for certain I found, but what I have found comes closer than anything else I've experienced before it. Something I wish the rest of you can find, and something I hope we'll all agree is beautiful.